Today we are going to talk about APA 7 reference. In Malaysia and in other countries, we use the APA 7 style of reference. APA stands for American Psychological Association Style Version 7, APA 7. So I have a few examples of my own references that I use for my articles. So we'll go to one by one. I will show you the different reference style for a book, a chapter of a book, a journal article, a newspaper, conference paper. Those are a few examples of sources that I have. So, if you can see right here, I've listed down all my references for my first article. And I have also classified its reference as a book or journal article or a chapter in a book. I'll show you one by one which reference information has to be italic and which information does not have to be italic. So we'll go with the first one. We always start I see people always start this kind of videos with journal article. Let me just move the screen. Okay, so first we start with the name of the author. In APA 7, we always start with the surname, the family name. As you can see, we have Boscart, forgive me. We have Brown, we have Cecil Morisha. Those we have Cordin. Those are names, the surnames of authors. So we always start with the surname Postcard, and then we put a comma. V dot M dot. The V over here refers to the middle name and the M refers to the first name. Let me give you another example. Brown, that is his surname, and V, that is his first name. So if you see a letter in between the first name, the surname, and the first name, the middle letter will be the middle name. I repeat, we start off with the surname, comma, V for the middle name, dot, M, the first name, dot. Why do you have to put a dot? Because it indicates that the name has ended. And then next, in bracket, we put the year. Dot. Remember, the dot is to identify that information, that piece of information has ended. Now, this is the title of the article. A communicative intervention for nursing staff in chronic care. That is the title of the article. After the title, we put a dot. Once again, the dot represents end of that information. Now, we have right here, Journal of Advanced Nursing. Journal of Advanced Nursing. Now, the name of a journal is always italic. The name of a journal is always italic. So as you can see, it's Journal of Advanced Nursing, which is italic, comma, 65 over here refers to the volume number, and number 9 right here in bracket refers to the issue number. Highlight it again. "65" refers to the volume number, in bracket 9 refers to the issue number, comma, this right here is the page number. The page number. First page until the last page. First page until the last page. Dot. The dot represents no more information. So we have the Journal of Advanced Nursing. Again, like I said just now, the name of the journal is italic, comma, volume number, in bracket, issue number, comma, space. There must be a space in between. Then the page number. The first page until the last page. Full stop. Then this over here, this is called the DOI, Digital Identification. Digital Origin of Identification, DOI. The DOI is necessary because it allows the readers to click on the link, and the link will send them to that specific website. So the DOI is for the readers. The reader is able to click on the link and go to the website. Some journals, they have their own DOI, but some don't have. So if there is a DOI, you have to put the DOI. So let me give you another example. Here we have Brown. Brown is the last name, the family name, the surname, comma, V dot, comma, because you want to indicate that there's another author, and the symbol A, the symbol N. Clark, the surname of the second author, comma, V, the first name of the second author, full stop. Full stop to indicate no more information about the author. There are no more authors. Then next we have in bracket the year. In bracket the year. Dot. Using thematic analysis in psychology. Full stop. Dot. That means no more information regarding the title of the article. Next, the name of the journal. The name of the journal is in italic. Remember, if the reference is a journal article, that means you have to the name of the journal has to be italic. I repeat, if your reference is a journal article, you need to make sure that the name of the journal is italic. Moving on, we have volume number in bracket, the issue volume number in bracket, issue number, comma, the page number, full stop. There is no DOI. If there is a DOI, you have to put a DOI, digital identification. If there is a DOI provided in the article that you have downloaded and printed, or downloaded and have a soft copy, you must put the DOI. Now, over here, we have the volume number. Now, the volume number is italic. So, journal article, information that has to be italic include the name of the journal and the volume number. If you go to my examples, if you go to my bibliography, there are a few examples for you. Next, we have looked at journal article. Now we will look at a book. How do you write the reference of a book? Now, once again, we start with the surname of the author, Barry, comma, D. D is the letter of his first name, full stop. In bracket, 2007, when was the book published? Full stop. Dot. Health communication. Health communication in theory and practice. Health communication in theory and practice. Now, if you're writing the reference of a book, the title of the book has to be italic. The title of the book has to be italic. Next, if you have information like which edition and which volume the book is, you need to put in bracket. After, if you have information regarding the edition of the book and volume of the book, you have to put that information after the title. So as you can see, I put the information like this. It's a first edition book. The number 1, ST. If it's second, it must be number 2, ND. Number 3, number 4, number first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. So first edition, dot comma, and then volume number. You only insert this information. This information regarding the edition and the volume if you can find that information in the book. If you cannot find that information, it is okay. Dot, full stop. That means the author, the year of publication, the title of the book, which has to be in italic. Then in bracket, if you have any information, extra information, like the edition and the volume number, you need to put the information in a bracket. Close the bracket, full stop. Now Open University Press, that is the publisher. Open University Press, that is the publisher. So, and obviously we have the DOI. We have the DOI or the URL for the book. You need to put that information as well. If the information is provided, you need to put that information. I repeat, if the DOI and the URL is provided, you need to put that information. Now, when you are writing the reference of a book, the only information that has to be italic is the title of the book. Okay. Now the third source is a book, a chapter in a book, a chapter in a book. Let's scroll down. A chapter in a book. Okay. So, chapter in a book. We start off with the information about the author. As you can see, there are 3 authors, right? There are 3 authors. So, we start with Gregorowitz, the surname of the first author, comma, his first name, M, dot, comma, Jesuit is the surname of the second author, comma, J, the first name of the second author, dot, comma, N, A, the symbol N, surname of the third author, comma, H, first name, dot, no more information. In bracket, the year of publication, in bracket, the year of publication, full stop, no more information. A title of the chapter, title of the chapter. Communication accommodation theory, full stop. This is the title of the chapter. Full stop. In C. R. Berger. C. R. Berger. So when you are referring to the editors, you have to put their first name and the letter of their first name, in this case C, full stop, their middle name, full stop, the letter of their middle name R. Berger, and I think I'm mispronouncing his words. His name, Berger, is the surname. So, if you are going to write the reference of a chapter in a book, the author's name, the author of the chapter, you have to start with their surname, comma, middle name, the V referring to the letter of their middle name, dot, and the letter of their first name, M. As you can see in this example, the first author is Gregorowitz. That is his first surname, comma, M. That is his first, that is the letter of his first name. That is for the author of the chapter. But if you want to refer to the editor, you need to put the first name C, full stop, R, C refers to the first name, R refers to the middle name, and then the surname. Okay? And if there is another editor, co-editor, you have to put his or her information as well. After that information, in bracket, eds dot close bracket. Eds refers to editor or editors in this case. Close bracket, comma. Now, the name of the book has to be italic. The name of the book has to be italic. The name of the chapter does not need to be italic, but the name of the book has to be italic. As you can see, I am using in Word, I'm using the United Kingdom English, but the word encyclopedia over here is written in American English. Do not, I repeat, do not change the spelling of the source material. Do not change. Right now, the word encyclopedia is an American spelling. I do not change it to a British spelling. No, I don't do that. I just make sure that the information from the book, the spelling of the book is there. You do not change the spelling. Keep the spelling. Do not change the spelling. I'll continue. The International Encyclopedia of Interpersonal Communication. The name of the book has to be italic. In bracket, information regarding the book, first edition, dot comma, pp, full stop, page number 1 to 21 refers to the page of the chapter. 1 to 21 over here refers to the page of the chapter. Close bracket, full stop. Now, John Wiley and Sons, that is the name of the publisher. It is not italic, but it is normal. After the name of the publisher, full stop. As you can see, this HTTP, that this is the DOI and the URL. Again, if the information regarding the URL and the DOI is available, you have to put it in your reference. Okay, let's move on. Okay, book with edition. So again, the information regarding the authors should be written surname, comma, first name, dot, comma, and surname of the second author, comma, A. A refers to the first name, dot, full stop, no more information. In bracket, 2008, when the book was published. The name of the book has to be italic. The name of the book has to be italic. Next, in bracket third edition, in bracket third edition. Information regarding the book, the edition, the volume number, the page number does not need to be italic. It only has to, you type it as normal as possible. Close bracket, dot, Sage publication, comma, Inc. That is the publication, full stop. Okay. Now let's look for more information about the book. Okay, yeah, here. Now, if the author of the chapter is the author of the chapter is also the editor. The author of the chapter is also the editor of the book. Sorry, my mistake. My mistake. In this example, this is an example of the book author, Howard Giles. Howard Giles is also the editor of the book. There will be chances of you coming across this where the author of the book is also the editor. Not to worry, it goes back to the same thing as you writing the reference of a book. So Howard Giles, his name, remember surname, comma, first name, it has to be the first letter, full stop, in bracket 2016, full stop. Communication or communication theory, negotiating personal relationship and social identities across contexts. Now, that information has to be italic. The name of the book has to be italic. In bracket, first edition. In bracket, first edition. You might be thinking, how did I come across the first edition? I actually spent about 500 Malaysian ringgit just to buy this book. The book was not available in any of the Malaysian public library or university library, so I spent money just to get Howard Giles' 2016 book. As I was saying, after you put the information regarding the book, like the edition number or volume number, it must be in bracket, full stop. Cambridge University Press, full stop. Cambridge University Press is the person who I can't remember the word. The Cambridge University Press is the printer, publisher. Damn, I forgot my word, publisher. And then after that, full stop, and then the DOI or the URL. Let's move on. Okay, here, this example, Giles and Solis, it's a book chapter. So again, book chapter, I start off with the information regarding the authors, full stop, in bracket 2014, close bracket, full stop, communication and communication theory, a situated framework for relation, family and intergroup dynamics. That is the title of the chapter. Okay. Now, I want to put the information about the author, about the editor. So I put the editor's first name, the initial D, his middle name, his initial O, full stop. But wait, again, I think I'm mutating his name. I mispronounce his name. And the second editor, P. P refers to the first name, full stop, and his surname. I'm not going to pronounce that. That name is too wacky. In bracket, EDS, full stop, close bracket, comma. Engaging theories in interpersonal communication, full stop. Multiple perspective. That is the title of the book. Remember, the title of the book has to be italic. The title of the chapter does not have to be italic, but the title of the book has to be italic. Full stop. Information regarding the book. First edition dot. Then first edition in bracket, first edition, first ed dot, ed refers to edition, close bracket dot, Sage publication dot. Now that is a book chapter, or a chapter in a book. Let's move on. I will go through this information soon. I'm just looking around for information, for extra information. Okay, this is name it, my mistake, book chapter. How did I miss it? Okay, book chapter. Okay, this is unique. This is actually a thesis. This is a student's thesis. So we start off with his surname, comma, his middle name, the initial of his middle name, full stop, his first name, initial of his first name, full stop, in bracket, the year it was published, 2015, close bracket, full stop, the title of his book, title of his thesis, Communication Accommodation between Healthcare Providers at a Private Hospital in England. How does identity talk? Now, I'm not sure what is this called. What kind of bracket is this called? In bracket, master's thesis. I have no idea what is this bracket called. For the sake of this video, let's call it the straight bracket. In bracket, master thesis, full stop, the University of, I'm not going to pronounce this name too. It's funky. Cannot pronounce this word also. Okay. This is how you write the reference for a thesis. If your source material is from a thesis, this is how you do it. perhaps the information that I'm looking for is in a different document. Before I go to the different document, I want you to look at this, where I cite, where my reference is a newspaper article. Let me just look for that. Actually, okay. So here we have the name of the author, Haryati Azizan. Now, Haryati Azizan is a Malaysian. In Malaysia, it has been decided, it was decided by University of Malaya. If we are going to cite a Malaysian name, that means we have to put the full name. We have to put the full name. We omit the bin, binti, anak lelaki, anak perempuan, daughter of, and son of. In Malaysia, if we are citing a Malaysian name, we take the author's full name. We drop out all the information such as bin, binti, anak lelaki, anak perempuan, son of, daughter of. We take out all titles. For example, we have Emirate, we have Associate Professor Dr. Carlton China. So we take out the title, Associate Professor Doctor, and then we put Carlton China. Now, I have also cited his work. That is also in a different document, which I'll show you later. But here, I want to show you how do we cite a Malay name. So this author's name, she puts it as Haryati Azizan. Perhaps her name is Haryati binti Azizan. But as I said before, Malaysian names, we omit the bin and binti. So Haryati Azizan, full name. Now, for newspaper, we have to cite the day, and we have to cite the day, the date, the month, and the year. The date, month, and the year. So we follow the American style, whereby we put the year, comma, we put the year, comma, the month, and then the date. Because this is APA, American Psychological Association. So we follow the American style. So we put the date, then comma, we put the year, we put the year, comma, the month, and the date. In bracket, the year, comma, the month, the year, close bracket, full stop. The title of the newspaper article, A Booster in Health Tourism. The title of the newspaper article. Now, full stop. The Star, full stop. Now, the Star is italic because the Star is the publication. The Star is the publication. And then over here, we have the URL. We have the URL. If you can find information of the newspaper, like the URL, you have to put that information in your reference. Now, I have a few students ask me, if let's say I cannot find the author of the newspaper article, so how do I write the reference for that newspaper article? So, if you cannot find the name of the author, don't worry. You use the name of the publication. For example, we do not have Hayati Azizan. We don't have that. Let me just cancel for the sake of this example. We do not know who is the author of this newspaper article, so we take the name of the publication. So Star, that's the second name. That's the surname. For example, that's the surname. Bracket and comma T. Dot. If you cannot find the name of the author, take the name of the publication. So my publication is The Star. Star can be considered as the surname, and T over here refers to the first name. So star, comma, T, dot. You only do this if you do not know the author of the article. Okay, yeah. One more example is here. Another newspaper article. So I start off with the name of the author. Now, when citing, okay, for example, let me just write his name for you guys. His name is Kelvin Tan Kim. Now this author, his name is Kelvin Hock Tan Kim. He is a Christian. Now we saw a Malay name. When it comes to Malay and Indian names and Chinese Buddhist, we use the full name. When it comes to a Chinese Christian or Christian name, we use the Western style. So we put the surname for China, we put the surname first. You might ask me, isn't the surname Kim? No. In Chinese name, the surname comes first. Hock is the surname. Hock is the father's name. Hock is the family name. So the surname Hock, comma K. K refers to Kelvin, his Christian name. K for Kelvin, dot T for Tan, and K for Kim. I repeat, Chinese Christian names, we cite their names using the Western style, where we put the surname first, Hock, comma, K, it's the Christian name Kelvin, dot T for Tan, dot K for Kim. Remember, Chinese names are unique because Chinese name, the surname will come in front. The surname will come in front. So remember, when dealing with Malaysian Chinese names, the surname is in front. Let me look for a Malaysian Malay name. Okay, here we have a journal article published by Sina Fazadina and Howard Giles. So we put the Malay name Sina Fazadina, we omit the bin and binti, Sina Fazadina, and then we continue as normal. This is another example of an article published by a Malaysian and a Westerner. So his name is Wan Ilham bin Ishaq. So again, AP is 7, Malaysia names, Wan Ilham Ishaq, take out the bin and binti, and Wafiq Galia, S. Let me just move on to the next document. Don't worry, I will upload all this document for you. Okay, this is my second document from the get-go. We can see that the spelling of counseling, this is the American spelling. I do not change the spelling to UK. No. If the spelling is such, if the spelling of the publication of the journal is such, just let it remain. Do not change the spelling. Do not just simply change the spelling. Let me just go down. Let me search for something. Centered. C-E-N-T-E-R-E-D. This is American English spelling. But I do not change the spelling of it. I do not change the spelling of it. Okay. This is a good example. This is a good example. Now, this one, the publisher is from the government body. Publishers from the government body. So it's the same thing. Like how I put the reference of a book. I put the information about the authors. Full stop. In bracket, I put when was it published. Full stop. The title of the book. Remember, the title of the book has to be italic. Full stop. And then this is the publication. National Cancer Institute, National Institutes of Health. That is the publisher. The publisher is the government body. Never mind. We still write the reference as though we are writing for a book reference. Let me see. There are a few. There are a few names. Like certain names will have special characters. For example, you see this guy here, L-A-G-A-C-E. E has a special character, so you must make sure you put that special character. I suggest you go to the website. Or you go to the website, you just copy and paste. Another question is, do I really have to put a special letter? If you are able to put the special letter, then you have to do it. If you're not able to, then it's not necessary. Certain books, certain journal articles, there will be a lot of authors. Yes, you have to put the names of every author. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7 authors. So you put their names. But if it is more than 7, if it's more than 10 authors, then what you have to do is you have to put the names of a few authors, and then you have to put the dot, comma, at all, full stop. At all refers to this, the other authors. I have seen articles where there are 15 authors. You cannot write all 15 names, so you write 7 names Then after the 7th name, you put the dot comma at all, referring to the other authors. There's nothing here that I can show you. I have one more document for you to see. Okay, so this is the reference for my upcoming article. And as you can see, obviously I have to put my name. This is the reference for my upcoming third article. I refer to my first published article as well as my second published article. So we start off with the name. Remember, Malaysian names, we put the full name. We omit the bin and binti, son of, daughter of, anak laki and anak perempuan. So we have Aditya Kavatan, that's me. Sina Kaur, my main supervisor. Krishna Kumari, my mom. And Khatija Lim Abdullah, my second supervisor. Again, Malaysian names, we put the full name. Okay, certain journal articles are always like special issue. So 13 refers to the volume number. In bracket, special issue. So you have to type everything. Issue number, special issue. After your bracket, comma, the page number. Again, some journals do not have DOI. Some journals have DOI. So if there is a DOI, you have to put there. If there is a URL, you have to put. Okay, here. This is what I have been looking for a long time. Now this is a book written by Dwegoyevich, Jesua and Gals. Gals is the editor of the book. So if one of the authors of the chapter is also the editor of the book, this is what you do. You put the name of the chapter or name of the author, the chapter authors, Dwegoyevich, M. Jesuit, J. N. Giles, H. In bracket, year of publication, full stop. Title of the chapter, accommodative strategies as core of the theory. You put H. Now you want to acknowledge the editor. The editor is Howard Giles, so I put his first name H. Giles. In bracket, editor, ed refers to editor. In bracket, ed, full stop, close bracket, comma, title of the book. Next, information regarding the said chapter and said book. First, it must be in a bracket, first edition. I bought this book. Then, dot comma, the page number, pp. pp refers to page number 36 to 59. Close bracket, Cambridge University Press publisher. My mistake. Ghazali. Okay, Ghazali is a lecturer in University of Malaya. His team came up with an article as you can see, Malaysia name, Ghazali Musa, Darmesh Al-Doshi, Kim Wong, and Tinawajani Tirumuti. My pronunciation of names is really bad. Now you might ask me, there are two things that are unique here. We have Darmesh Al-Doshi and Ki Mun Wong. We start with the Chinese name. Ki Mun Wong is a Christian and Ki Mun Wong is a Buddhist. So we use a full name, Ki Mun Wong. She's a nice lady, by the way. Ghazali Musa's, she works under Ghazali Musa. Ki Mun Wong is a Buddhist, so we write Ki Mun Wong. But if she is a Christian, let's say her Christian name is Christina. Let's say her Christian name is, let me type here. Her Christian name is Christina Ki Mun Wong. So how do I cite this name? So I put as Ki, the surname, comma, C for Christina, M, and W. If this Ki Mun Wong is a Christian, her Christian name is Christina Ki Mun Wong, this is how we cite the name. Let me just... Now, certain Indians, they have a middle name. Certain Indians have a middle name. Like Dharmesh Oshan Doshi. The name Oshan is his middle name. But he chose not to write his middle name Oshan. He chose to put R for his middle name. So if you see the name, this name, if you see a name in the article, that is how you cite his name. If you see Dharmesh Oshan Doshi, if you see in his publications Dharmesh Oshan Doshi, you put as Dharmesh Oshan Doshi. But he put his name as Dharmesh Al Doshi. So you have to follow exactly. Now, see, for example, this Hitesh Shahdev is an Indian. So we write his full name Hitesh Shahdev. This guy, T.K. Bhatia, he is an Indian in Hong Kong. He's an Indian staying in Hong Kong. And he prefers to cite his name as T, his first name, full stop, K, his middle name, and Bhatia. Bhatia is his surname. So this is how he writes the reference for his name. Remember, we can only, if it's a book and if it's an editor, we put the editor's first name, full stop, middle name if he has one, full stop, Bhatia. If it's a journal article, we put Bhatia, comma, T dot K. K dot T. as I said, here, Indian names, we put the full name, Kavatan China and Aditya Kavatan. I wrote this with my dad. First article was with my mom, second article with my dad. Over here, this is a Scandinavian name. Scandinavian names are unique. They are very concerned about their heritage. They're very concerned about their heritage. Let me create space here. Okay, this particular guy, I forgot his name. Tim. Let's say his name is Tim Dyke Van Der. He's from Holland. He's from a Scandinavian country. So for a Scandinavian country, they are unique. They like to put their surname as Van. So put the surname Van Der. Then we put the Dyke. I believe Dyke is the second surname, comma, T. T refers to Tim. So it is very important for you to find out where the author is from. Okay. Do not worry. When you go to Google, when let's say I go to Google and I want to download this journal article, so I type the name. I type the name of the article. And I put a Google Scholar search. And I search his name. There will be a button, there will be a star by this. After the title, below that there is a star site. Click on the star. The star is supposed to show you the citation. So select the APA format and just copy and paste. Because Scandinavian names are really very difficult. You won't know which one is the first name, which one is Scandinavian name. This is also the same for, I don't have the reference here. This is also the same thing when it comes to Spanish names. So Spanish name, you don't know which one is the first name, which one is the surname. So all you have to do is just check with Google Scholar. There's always a button there, cite. So see how exactly they cite it. So that's it. That's it for this video. I've talked a lot on reference. Remember, we follow APA 7. In Malaysia, we follow APA 7. In Malaysia, we cite Malaysian names. We cite the Malaysian names. We take the full name with omit bin, binti, anak laki, anak perempuan, daughter of, son of. We omit the title. We take the full name. As you can see, this is a good example. We take the full name. No son of, no daughter of, no bin, no binti. We take the full name. So that's it. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.